A little monkey. I am a little monkey. I have a ball. I have a banana. I have a bicycle. I have a kite. I have a puzzle. I have a book. I have many things. My dad drives. My dad cooks. My dad jogs. My dad reads. My dad sleeps. My dad works. My dad rocks.
I help my mom. During the weekend, I help my mom do the housework. I help my mom clean the window. I help my mom wash the dishes. I help my mom sweep the floor. I help my mom take out the trash. I help my mom hang up the laundry. I help my mom water the plants. I help my mom do the cooking. My mom is happy. I am happy too.
Family. The mother. The father. The grandmother. The grandfather.
Professor McFarlane?
The brother. The sister. The baby. The happy family.
Grandmother, father, sister, mother.
Healthy life.
To stay healthy, I exercise every day. Run. Dog. To stay healthy, I brush my teeth in the morning and in the evening. Toothpaste. Toothbrush. To stay healthy, I refuse sweet food. To stay healthy, I eat yummy vegetables. To stay healthy, I play sports. stay healthy, I take a nice bath. To stay healthy, I go to sleep early at night. What do you do to stay healthy?
Play the flute. This is Lum. This is Boggy. Lum has a flute.
Whoa!
Lum plays the flute. Lum plays the flute for Boggy. Boggy likes the flute. Boggy likes Lum very much. The pet show. It's time for the pet show. There will be lots of pets and prizes. I want you to look your best today, Boggy.
Let's win this.
It's not time to sleep. Come on, let's go.
Get up, Boggy.
Say hello to your friends, Boggy.
Hello.
Boggy sees his friend Bailey pull a heavy box. Boggy sees his friend Molly jump rope. Boggy balances a ball. Here come the judges. Let's see which prize you will win, Boggy.
Good job, guys.
Molly wins the third prize. Bailey wins the second prize. Oh, you win the first prize. Congratulations, Boggy.
Time for bed, Boggy. This is Boggy. He is small and brown. Lum tells Boggy to go to sleep.
It's time for bed, Boggy.
Woof, woof. Boggy wants to play. Lum tells Boggy to go to sleep again.
Now it's time for bed, Boggy.
Woof, woof. Boggy wants some milk. Lum tells Boggy to go to sleep again.
Now it's time for bed, Boggy.
Woof, woof. Boggy wants his blanket.
Sure.
Lum hugs Boggy good night.
Good night, sleepy puppy.
Creative me.
I draw the head. I draw the ear. I draw the eye. I draw the nose. I draw the body. I draw the tail. I draw the legs. I draw the stripes. I draw the zebra.
Winter is here. Look outside. Winter is here. The snow is covering the ground. The snowman is waiting for me. Let's go play in the snow. It is cold outside. I need my warm coat. The snow is deep. I need my warm boots. The snow is cold on my hands. I need my warm mittens. The wind is cold. I need my warm scarf. I have my coat, boots, mittens, scarf, and hat. I am all ready for winter. Let's go play in the snow.
The Three Little Pigs. There were 3 little pigs. They were Josh, Matt, and Jim. Each pig wanted to build a house to be safe from the big bad wolf.
Let's build a house to keep the wolf away. Yes!
Jim, Matt, Josh.
Let's build a house to keep the wolf away. Yes!
Josh built a house made of straw.
The wolf will never come in.
Straw house.
Matt built a house made of wood.
The wolf will never come in.
Wooden house.
Jim built a house made of bricks.
The wolf will never come in.
The wolf came to Josh's house. The wolf huffed and puffed and blew down the straw house. Wolf. Josh ran to Matt's house. The wolf huffed and puffed and blew down the wooden house. Josh and Matt ran to Jim's house. The wolf huffed and puffed, but the brick house did not blow down.
Yeah, the wolf can't come in.
Yeah!
The wolf climbed up to the chimney.
You can't eat us now.
Chimney.
The pigs were scared, but they had an idea. They started a fire in the fireplace.
Throw more wood into the fireplace.
Thump! The wolf fell into the burning fireplace. Fire! Help! He yelped.
Serves you right.
Fireplace.
He ran away and never came back.
Vitamin A. Vitamin A is in apples. Vitamin A is in tomatoes. Vitamin A is in carrots. Vitamin A is in red bell peppers. Vitamin A is in strawberries. Vitamin A is in red vegetables.
Red tomato, red apple, carrot, red bell pepper, red strawberry, red apple.
Vitamin A helps your eyesight.
The big cake. Look, it is a big cake. Val cannot reach for the cake. She is too small.
Let me do it.
Bill cannot reach for the cake. He is too small.
Let me do it.
Mark cannot reach for the cake. He is too small.
Let me do it.
They want to eat the cake. What can they do? They have an idea. They will help each other climb up.
Aha! I have an idea.
They try, and they climb.
Almost there.
Yay! They finally reached the cake.
Playing seesaw.
First is the puppy. Second is the kitty. Third is the chick. Fourth is the lamb. Fifth is the duck. Sixth is the goat. Seventh is the elephant. The elephant is heavy. Oh my!
Let's go camping.
We drive to the campsite.
Car. Drive.
We walk to the campsite.
We're almost there.
Stream. Packs.
We're almost there.
We put up the tent.
Tent. Packs. Put up the tent. Pam. Tent.
We go fishing.
How long shall we wait?
Shh, be quiet. You'll scare away fish.
Stream. Packs. Pam. Boot.
How long shall we
Be
wait?
quiet.
Fishing
You'll
rod.
scare away fish.
Fishing rod.
We cook the fish at the fire.
Campfire. Fish.
We sing at the fire.
Play the guitar. Flute.
We look at the stars.
So amazing.
Can you find the brightest star?
Sky of stars. Boot.
So
We sleep in the tent. We like to go camping.
Tent. Sky of stars.
Around the world. Daisy visits Europe. Daisy visits Asia.
Shwedagon Pagoda.
Daisy visits Australia.
Sydney Opera House.
Daisy visits Africa.
Antelope.
Daisy visits America.
Statue of Liberty.
Daisy visits Antarctica.
Ice-covered mountain.
Daisy visits many places around the world.
Airplane. World map.
A surprise birthday party.
It is Emma's 6th birthday tomorrow.
Emma. 6.
Mom says Emma is still 5.
How old am I?
You are 5.
Emma's mom. Emma.
Dad says Emma is still 5.
How old am I?
You are 5.
Emma's dad. Emma.
Emma is sad. She wants to be 6. Emma asks Grandpa, and he says she is still 5.
How old am I?
You are 5.
Emma. Emma's grandpa.
How old am I?
Emma is sad. She wants to be 6. Emma goes to bed. In the morning, she gets up. Her family says, "Happy birthday, Emma."
Surprise! Birthday cake. Dad. Mom. Grandpa.
She is 6 years old. She is happy now.
Birthday cake. Emma.
Ron a smart boy.
Oliver and Ron were friends. They were in a forest.
Oliver. Ron.
Oliver heard a noise. He thought it might be a bear.
Sounds like a bear.
Oliver climbed up a tree. Ron was not able to climb.
Wait, I can't climb.
Ron didn't know what to do. He played dead. Ron lay down on the ground. The bear came over to him. The bear walked around Ron and then went away. When the bear was gone, Oliver came down.
Wake up, Ron, wake up.
He asked Ron what the bear did. Ron said the bear told him something. He said that friends never leave each other alone.
You shouldn't have done that.
Ron walked home. Oliver felt bad that he had left Ron alone.
I'm sorry, Ron.
Rich and poor.
This is Jack and his mother. They were poor.
Jack's mother.
Jack's mother was sick. There wasn't money for medicine. Jack had an idea.
I'll sell the cow.
On the way, Jack met an old man who said, "If you give me the cow, you can have these bean seeds." Jack exchanged the cow for the seeds.
These are ranking beans. Really?
Jack's mother was very angry. She threw the bean seeds out the window.
Why did you do that?
Mom, no!
The next day, a tall bean tree grew up. Jack climbed the bean tree. There was a giant's castle.
Wow, this is really big.
There was a giant with a chicken that laid golden eggs.
Lay me an egg. Now.
The giant had a golden harp that played beautiful music. Jack stole the chicken and the golden harp and ran away from the castle. The giant ran after Jack.
Stop right there.
Jack ran fast and escaped.
Come back here.
Jack's mother was very happy. The chicken laid golden eggs every day. The golden harp played beautiful music. They were very rich. One day, they could not find the chicken or the golden harp.
Where are they?
The chicken and harp had gone back to the giant. They were poor again.
Penguins. What do you know about penguins? Penguins are a type of bird. They cannot fly, but they can swim very well in the sea. They live in cold and warm areas, always near the sea. They feed their babies seafood. They teach their babies how to catch fish. They are black and white, or blue and white in color. Some penguins are small. Some penguins are big. Penguins are very lovely. Do you think so?
This is Wit and Bedwetting.
I See, written by Wendy Lee, illustrated by Willy Wonka. I see the moon and the moon sees me. I love the moon and the moon loves me.
Hello, Moon.
I see the star and the star sees me. I love the star and the star loves me.
Hello, little star.
I see the sky and the sky sees me. I love the sky, and the sky loves me. I see the bird, and the bird sees me. I love the bird, and the bird loves me.
Hello.
I see the flower, and the flower sees me. I love the flower, and the flower loves me. I see the dog, and the dog sees me. I love the dog, and the dog loves me.
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
I see Mom, and Mom sees me. I love Mom, and Mom loves me.
I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
I see Dad, and Dad sees me. I love Dad, and Dad loves me.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too.
I see you, and you see me. I love you, and you love me.
Hey! At home, I throw the garbage away.
Garbage. Garbage can. Throw the garbage.
At home, I wash the clothes.
Clothes. Washing machine. Wash the clothes.
At home, I wash the dishes.
Cup. Dishes. Wash the dishes.
At home, I water the plants.
Watering can. Plant pot. Water the plants.
At home, I take care of the baby.
Baby. Take care of the baby. Briefcase. Duck. Ball.
The Tortoise and the Eagle. Written by Bella Watts. Illustrated by Monica Tuna. Once, a tortoise saw an eagle flying in the sky. He dreamed that he could fly.
I wish I could fly just one time.
The eagle heard the tortoise's wish. She said, "Flying all day is really hard work."
Flying is not easy, Tortoise.
The tortoise did not listen. He climbed up on a stump and tried to fly, but he fell down.
Ouch!
The tortoise tried one more time. He climbed upon a big rock, but fell hard again.
Ouch!
The eagle said, "You can't fly. You have no wings."
Flying is not easy, Tortoise. Don't hurt yourself anymore.
But the tortoise cried. He still wanted to fly.
I wish I could fly just one time.
That will be awesome.
The eagle had an idea. She promised to help the tortoise fly the next day.
Wait for me. I will help you fly tomorrow.
The next day, the eagle carried the tortoise on her back. They flew high, but soon the tortoise felt dizzy.
Ah! I felt dizzy. Please take me home.
The eagle took the tortoise home. The tortoise was happy to be on the ground again.
See, flying is really hard work.
The tortoise did not wish to fly anymore. Now he understood that he should be happy with what he had.
Being a turtle with this shell is just fine.
Clumsy Little Lucas, written by Wendy Lee, illustrated by Nora Pena. Charlie and Lucas play at the park. Charlie falls in a hole.
No.
Lucas, help me. Please find a rope, Charlie says. Hey! Lucas gets a rope. Lucas throws the entire rope down to Charlie.
There you go.
Charlie is upset. Lucas can't pull her up with the entire rope down there.
No, this won't work.
Sorry.
Lucas finds another rope.
This will work.
Lucas throws one end of the rope to Charlie.
This will work.
Lucas pulls very hard on the rope. He pulls Charlie out of the hole. Charlie is very happy to be out of the hole. She thanks little Lucas.
Thank you.
Farm animals. This is the farm. Many animals live on the farm. Do you see the cow? Do you see the goat? Do you see the chicken? Do you see the duck? Do you see the pig? See the many happy animals on the farm. Do you like the farm animals too?
Go to the zoo.
I see a lion. I see a gorilla. I see a peacock. I see a fox. I see a monkey. I see a penguin. I see a tiger. I have so much fun at the zoo.
Jane and a Hen, written by Katie Stanley, illustrated by Willy Wonka. Jane sees a hen in the coop. The hen flies out of her coop. The hen flies up into the roof. The hen runs in the garden. The hen stands on the fence. Ms. Hen, where are you? Jane says loudly.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Jane gets the chicken food and sprinkles it on the ground. The hen rushes back to the coop. Linda's Grandpa, written by Ethan Smith, illustrated by Willy Wonka. This is Linda's grandpa. He plays chess with her. He teaches her to do math. He takes her to school.
Goodbye, Grandpa.
See you.
He listens to her stories from school.
I had so much fun at school.
Wow, tell me about it.
He walks in the park with her in the morning.
What's that?
A parrot.
He tells her bedtime stories in the evening.
Once upon a time.
He makes her laugh every day. He is one of her best friends. Linda loves her grandpa.
Oh. Max, written by Ali Bank, illustrated by Nora Penna. This is Max. He likes playing video games. He spends a lot of time playing games every day. He is going to have an exam next week. Max's mother said, "Study, Max. You have an exam next week." He wants to play games. He gets a bad mark. He is very sad. His mother said, "Max, don't be sad. Study harder next time." He listens and smiles. He studies hard. "I will try my best, Mom. Sorry," Max said. His mother hugs him. "I love you, Mom," he said.
The Fox and the Stork, written by Caspian Scott, illustrated by Layla Quinn. Once, a fox and a stork were friends. One day, the fox wanted to play a prank on the stork, so he invited the stork to his house for a dinner. The fox put the soup into 2 shallow bowls. He said to the stork, "Let's enjoy." The stork could not eat the soup with her long, thin beak. She was upset. Seeing this, the fox said, "If you don't like the soup, I can eat it for you." Then he ate all of the stork's soup. The next day, the stork invited the fox to her house for a meal. The stork gave the fox a thin-necked bottle of soup, but the fox could not eat it. He got angry. The stork said, "Now you know how I felt when you tricked me, don't you?" Then she poured the soup into a bowl for the fox. The fox felt ashamed. He promised not to trick anyone like that again.
I Feel, written by Katie Stanley, illustrated by Ethan Smith. Sometimes I feel happy. Sometimes I feel sad.
What happened, honey? I got a bad mark.
Sometimes I feel confused.
I have no idea what is going on.
Sometimes I feel scared.
Did I just see a ghost?
Sometimes I feel embarrassed. Sometimes I feel angry. Sometimes I feel tired. Sometimes I feel lonely.
Where's everybody?
How do you feel today?
I'm feeling fine.
5 Senses. Written by Cliff Brown. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Our eyes help us see things. What can you see? I can see the green trees and grass on my way to school. Our ears help us hear sounds. What can you hear? I can hear the lovely songbirds singing in the tree. Our nose helps us smell things. What can you smell? I can smell the fragrant flowers in my mother's garden. Our mouth helps us taste food. What can you taste? I can taste delicious cherries from my daddy's fruit tree. Touch helps us feel things. What can you feel? I can feel the soft kitty's fur if she doesn't scratch me. We have 5 different senses to help us be aware of the world around us. Our senses help us learn things, how thankful we should be.
The Wind and the Sun. Written by Ali Bank. Illustrated by June Julie. Once the wind thought he was more powerful than anything in the sky. He loved to show off and blow things around. The sun felt annoyed. One day, when the sun saw a farmer, he decided to teach the wind a lesson. The sun said, "Let's see who can make the farmer take off his jacket." Confident, the wind agreed.
Whoever makes him take off his jacket is the winner.
The wind started to blow very hard. The harder the wind blew, the tighter the farmer held his jacket. The wind was angry. When it was the sun's turn, he started to shine.
Now it's my turn.
The brighter the sun shone, the hotter the farmer felt.
It's too hot.
So the farmer sat under a tree and took his jacket off. The sun won. Embarrassed, the wind flew away and never bragged to anyone again.
Where were the glasses? Written by Caspian Scott. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Daddy lost his glasses.
Ben, do you know where my glasses are? I can't find them.
I don't know, Dad.
He searched in the cupboard. He searched under the pillow. He searched on the table. He searched under the armchair. He searched in the drawer. He searched everywhere. Ben found them on Daddy's head.
They were on your head the whole time, Daddy.
Daddy was so forgetful.
Friends. Written by Ethan Smith. Illustrated by Layla Quinn. It is nice to have friends. A friend can play with you. A friend can laugh with you. Sometimes you need help. A friend can help you solve a problem. A friend can teach you new things. One way to make friends is to talk to each other. One way to make friends is to share hobbies with each other. One way to make friends is to cheer each other up. We all love to have friends. Let's go find a friend.
Mia's First Camping Trip. Written by Allie Bank. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Mia and her family went on a camping trip. Dad asked where they should set up the tent.
Where should I set this up?
Mia and Peter watched Dad and Mom set up the tent.
Let's tie these together.
Dad hammered the pegs into the ground. The tent was ready now. They needed wood for the fire. Mia and Peter ran into the woods and collected some wood.
Oh. Yeah.
The family discussed on how they could start the campfire.
I can make a fire with this stick easy.
Please be careful, Daddy.
Make sure that one is dry, honey.
Mom put her soup over the fire. Dad cooked the meat over the fire.
Yummy! So good, Mommy!
They wanted to sleep outside. They could hear all the sounds of nature. It was fun to camp.
So peaceful, huh?
Neighborhood. Written by Allie Bank. Illustrated by Bella Watts. My family and I moved to a new house. I liked the way it looked. I saw a boy playing with a soccer ball outside. I like playing soccer too, I thought.
Hey!
I came over to say hi and introduce myself. He wanted to play soccer with me.
Hello, I'm Jim. How are you?
Hi, I'm Tom. Do you want to play?
I was very happy. I smiled and said yes.
Sure, let's play.
We became friends, and now we go to school together every day. After school, we do homework together. When we finish our homework, we have fun outside together. It is wonderful to have a friend in the same neighborhood.
The Old Jug. Written by Donna Kim. illustrated by Willy Wonka. Long ago, there was a poor, kind fisherman. One day, the fisherman caught an old jug in the net. Curious, the fisherman opened the jug. Suddenly, in a puff of smoke, a bad genie came out of the jug. The bad genie said, "Catch fish for me, or I will capture all of the villagers and put them in this jug." The fisherman was very scared. He did not want the bad genie to put his friends and neighbors in the jug. The fisherman then came up with an idea. He said to the genie, "I do not believe that you can fit into this small jug." The genie became angry. He yelled, "How dare you say that? I will show you." Right away, the genie went into the jug. At once, the fisherman put the lid back on the jug, trapping the bad genie inside. Thanks to his cleverness, the fisherman and the villagers lived at peace forever after.
Tom's Picnic. Written by Caspian Scott. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Tom fills up the basket to go on a picnic. He puts a donut in it. He puts bread in it. He puts some candies in it. He puts a banana in it. He puts a carton of milk in it. A squirrel looks at his basket. The squirrel wants to put its nut in it.
The basket is full. Let's go!
Yeah!
4 Seasons. Written by Cliff Brown. Illustrated by Nora Pina. When it is spring, I like to plant trees. I hear the birds sing in the breeze. When it is summer, I go on a trip. I go to the sea and take a long dip. When it is fall, school starts again. I'm happy to meet my many good friends. Hello. When it is winter, snow starts to fall. But Christmas is here, which I like best of all. When I think about why I love the 4 seasons, I don't really know. I have many good reasons.
May I Come In? Written by Katie Stanley. Illustrated by June Julie. Knock, knock. May I come in? The rabbit asks. Yes, you can, Jane answers.
Yes!
Knock, knock. May I come in? The goat asks. Yes, you can, Jane answers.
Yes!
Knock, knock. May I come in? The sheep asks. Yes, you can, Jane answers. Knock, knock. May I come in? The wolf asks. No, you can't. You might eat us. Everyone panics.
Oh no!
The Ant and the Grasshopper. Written by Bella Watts. Illustrated by June Julie. Once there was a lazy grasshopper. He loved playing the fiddle and singing all day long. Nearby, an ant worked hard to collect food. Seeing the ant, the grasshopper invited the ant to sing with him.
Come and play with me.
The ant refused. She had to collect food for the winter.
You should collect some food for winter.
The grasshopper said to the ant, "Why worry? Winter is not yet here."
Look, it's still summer.
Soon autumn came. The ant kept working very hard to gather food. Then winter arrived. The ant was warm in her house, filled with food. But the grasshopper was hungry and cold. He had nothing to eat.
I'm so hungry, so cold.
The grasshopper came to the ant. The ant brought him into the house.
Come in.
Then the ant cooked some soup for the grasshopper.
Warm soup will make you feel better.
The grasshopper ate the soup. He felt much better now.
Thank you.
To thank the ant, the grasshopper played her a song on the fiddle. The grasshopper learned a lesson to not be lazy anymore.
At My Grandpa's House. Written by Ali Bank. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. I'm on my way to my grandpa's house.
Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
I am almost to his house. I watch TV in his living room. I eat fruits from his refrigerator. I see the flowers in his garden. I read books from his bookshelf. Grandpa reads me a story before bedtime.
Once upon a time.
Grandpa frames a picture of Grandma on the wall. Grandpa often looks at that picture. Grandpa and I miss Grandma so much.
I miss her so much, Grandpa.
Me too.
Call a friend. Written by Katie Stanley. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Tonight, I want to talk to my friend on the phone. I run to the phone. I pick up the phone. I dial my friend's home phone number. I hear the ringing sound. My friend picks up the phone.
Hello, who's this?
Hey, it's me.
We talk for a long time.
Let's go to the park tomorrow.
I'll think about that.
I say goodbye to my friend. I hang up the phone.
Good night. See you.
Jump Rope. Written by Ali Bank. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. The monkey jumps rope. The giraffe jumps rope. The toucan jumps rope. The dog jumps rope. The bear jumps rope. The rhino jumps rope. The beaver jumps rope. The turkey jumps rope.
Leave It Alone. Written by Katie Stanley. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Boggy saw a little cat. Lum told Boggy to leave it alone. Boggy saw a little mouse. Lum told Boggy to leave it alone. Boggy saw a little chick. Lum told Boggy to leave it alone. Boggy saw a little bone toy. Lum told Boggy to get it.
My Daddy is a Doctor. Written by Wendy Lee. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. My daddy is a doctor. He examines his patients. He advises his patients. He prescribes medicine for his patients. He injects medicine into his patients. He performs surgery on his patients. He changes the dressing for his patients. He transfuses fluid into his patients. My daddy is a devoted doctor.
Sick Kitty, written by Wendy Lee, illustrated by Nora Penna. Anna and Jim were very sad. Kitty was sick. Kitty could not run. Kitty could not jump. Kitty could only lie down and nap. Kitty could not have fun. Anna and Jim could not have fun either. Anna and Jim took Kitty to the veterinarian.
Please help our kitty.
Don't worry, I will.
The veterinarian helped Kitty get better. Kitty could run. Kitty could jump. Thank you, Mr. Veterinarian. Anna and Jim were very happy. Kitty was happy too.
The Magic Watermelon. Written by Ethan Smith. Illustrated by June Julie. Once in a village, there lived a boy named Lee. He was very lazy. When people worked, he slept. One time, an old man asked for Lee's help to collect potatoes, but Lee refused and went to sleep.
If you harvest potatoes for me, I will share my lunch with you.
Sorry, I'm tired.
Another time, a farmer asked for Lee's help to collect sugarcane, but Lee refused and went to sleep.
If you help me load sugarcane, I will give you some juice.
Sorry, I want to sleep.
One day, an old man brought a magic watermelon to Lee. The watermelon could give food to anyone.
If you ask, it will give you food.
Lee asked for food. At once, a shallow bowl of fried rice appeared on Lee's hands. Lee enjoyed it.
Give me a bowl of fried rice.
Lee really wanted such a magic watermelon.
What should I do to have a magic watermelon?
Then the old man gave Lee some watermelon seeds to plant. He advised Lee to water the watermelon plants every day.
I promise to take good care of the plants.
Lee planted the seeds. Some days he watered the plants. Other days he forgot. So the plants grew slowly. One day, Lee saw a watermelon. He quickly asked for some food.
Give me some delicious food now!
But the watermelon gave Lee a small piece of bread. Lee became angry.
Bread? Are you kidding me?
The watermelon said, "You only got a small piece of bread because you are so lazy."
Well, you didn't water me enough.
Lee was upset. He started to cry. Just then, the old man that gave Lee the watermelon seeds came to Lee. He said, "If you work harder, you will get what you want."
The magic watermelon will not reward lazy people.
From then on, Lee always worked hard and helped other people.
The Kind-Hearted Blue Goblin. Written by Katie Stanley. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. There was once a very ugly creature with a very long tongue who lived in the forest. He was called the Blue Goblin. He did not hurt anyone, but the villagers were still scared of him. He felt very lonely.
I wish I had a friend.
One day, the villagers held a Halloween party. The goblin really wanted to go. He thought, everyone will think I am just dressing up like a goblin for Halloween. No one will ever notice.
Let's have a party tonight.
Yeah! I want to join the party too.
The goblin went to the party and asked to join. The kids smiled and agreed.
Hi, can I come to your party?
Come and join us,
Sure,
buddy.
come on in.
The goblin felt so happy. He gave some candies to the kids and introduced himself. I'm the Blue Goblin. I'm from the forest.
Would you like some candies?
Yes, thank you.
That's nice of you.
Well, I'm from the pumpkin patch. A kid with a pumpkin on his head joked. They all laughed.
I'm the Pumpkin Prince.
Oh, you are?
Everyone decorated their own jack-o'-lantern. Then they played trick or treat and got some candies.
Trick or treat.
Here you go.
Thank you. Happy Halloween.
The goblin had never been so happy in all his life, and he forgot who he really was. When they were playing Snap Apple, some kids saw his long tongue.
Look at his tongue! He's a goblin!
Oh no, it's a goblin! Someone shouted. Go away, goblin! The poor blue goblin had to run away.
Ew, goblins are bad.
Get out of here!
He had never felt so sad in all his life. While he was walking away, he heard a cry from the river. Help me!
Why does it always turn out like this?
Help! Help!
The goblin ran down to the river to help save the kid. Everyone saw what happened.
He can't swim.
Help me! Help me! Help me!
We're sorry. We were wrong about you. You were kind and nice. Let's be friends, said the kids.
You saved my life. You will be my friend forever.
The blue goblin was so happy. Thank you. Now I have friends and I won't be lonely anymore. They were all happy and ran off to play in the Halloween party.
Come on, let's go have more Halloween fun.
Hooray!
My Pet Monkey. Written by Caspian Scott. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. I have a pet monkey. He is not very good. He likes my flowers. He likes my bread. He likes my clothes. He likes my books. He likes to draw on my wall. He likes to play with my toys. But he always protects me. I like my pet monkey.
Go away, fly! Written by Donna Kim. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Here comes the fly. The fly is on my body. The fly is on my toy. The fly is on my food. The fly is on my book. The fly is on my pillow. The fly is on my shoe. Go away, fly. Going to the Supermarket. Written by Ethan Smith. Illustrated by Nora Penna. Mom and I get a trolley. Mom and I walk around the supermarket. Mom and I choose the groceries. Mom and I fill the trolley with the groceries. Mom and I wait in line at the checkout. Mom and I check out our groceries. Mom and I put the groceries in the bags. Mom and I bring the bags to the car.
How are you feeling? Written by Wendy Lee. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. I am hungry. Are you hungry too?
I feel hungry.
Me too.
Let's find something good to eat. I am thirsty. Are you thirsty too?
I feel thirsty.
Me too.
Let's find something good to drink. I am bored. Are you bored too?
I feel bored.
Let's find something fun to play. I am feeling sick. Are you feeling sick too?
I feel sick.
Me too.
Let's find a doctor to help. Thank you, doctor. I will feel better soon.
You will get well soon, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.
In the Park. Written by Ethan Smith. Illustrated by Nora Penna. We play on a slide. We play on a swing. We play on a seesaw. We play on a trampoline. We play with a basketball.
Yeah!
We play with a climbing net. We play with a skipping rope. We play with the sand. We are best friends.
Light and Heavy. Written by Cliff Brown. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. The pig is heavy. Rio cannot lift it. The piglet is light. Rio can lift it. The bucket of water is heavy. Rio cannot lift it. The glass of water is light. Rio can lift it. The boulder is heavy. Rio cannot lift it. The stone is light. Rio can lift it. Rio's mother is heavy. He cannot lift her. Rio is light. She can lift him.
My Baby. Written by Leo Chan. Illustrated by Monica Tuna. I touch my baby on her nose. I touch my baby on her lips. I touch my baby on her cheek. I touch my baby on her hand. I touch my baby on her knee. I touch my baby on her foot. I touch my baby on her tummy. I put my baby to sleep.
Two Puppies. Written by Lambert Garcia. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. There are two puppies. Finn meets them in the park. One is Kato. The other is Carl. Let's play fetch, Kato.
Go, get it!
Let's play fetch, Carl.
Go, get it!
Come back, Kato.
Good boy.
Come back, Carl.
The Ugly Duckling. Written by Cliff Brown. Illustrated by June Julie. A mother duck laid 4 eggs. One day, 3 eggs hatched, but the 4th, which was the biggest, did not. After a few days, the biggest egg hatched. A brown head came out. "You are ugly!" the 3 other ducklings yelled. The ugly duckling was sad. One day, the ugly duckling decided to leave its family. On the way, the ugly duckling met 2 geese. The geese yelled, "Ooh, you are so ugly!" Sadly, the ugly duckling walked away. Then an old lady took it to her farm. But when the farm animals saw the ugly duckling, they yelled, "Go away, you ugly duckling!" Sadly, the ugly duckling left the farm. Soon winter came. The ugly duckling was cold and lonely. One day, a farmer walked by and took the ugly duckling home.
But when the farmer's wife saw the ugly duckling, she yelled, "Go away, you ugly duckling!" The ugly duckling was afraid and ran away.
Finally, spring came. The ugly duckling saw some beautiful swans on the pond. It exclaimed, "I wish I could fly." Then the ugly duckling tried flapping its wings. Surprised, it could fly higher and higher. The ugly duckling saw itself in the pond. It cried out, "I am a beautiful swan." It lived as a pretty swan forever after.
The Strange Visitor, written by Bella Watts, illustrated by Ella Howard. Long ago, a poor grandmother lived with her grandson and a dog in a cottage by the sea. One night, as the grandmother was making cakes, the dog stood at the door and barked. She looked outside, but could not see anyone. The grandmother went back to her cooking. Her grandson came closer to her and whined, "Grandma, I am so hungry." The grandmother said, "The bread is almost ready, sweetie." Just then, the grandmother and her grandson felt the floor shaking fiercely. They opened the door and looked outside to see what was happening. This time, they saw a man with a shovel standing in front of them. He said, "I am very sorry. I have been digging to find something important. I didn't know that anyone lived here." When she saw the hole in her yard, the grandmother angrily said, "How could you dig up a hole in my yard? Fill the hole and leave." The man showed a map to the grandmother and said, "Before your house was built, a chest was buried here. I need to find it." The man started digging deeper and deeper, which made the grandmother very upset. "How dare you continue to do this?" the grandmother said. "Look, I found it!" the man yelled as he pulled a chest out of the ground. When the man opened the chest, he saw a lot of gold inside. He said, "My father was a pirate. He buried this chest here many years ago." Hearing the word pirate, the grandmother and the grandson were frightened. The man continued, "Please, don't be afraid. I just wanted to find the treasure chest so I could share the gold with poor people." The next morning, the man shared all the gold with poor people in the village. The grandmother and her grandson received enough gold to fix their yard and rebuild their house. From then on, they lived happily and always remained thankful for the kind stranger's visit that night.
Little Red Riding Hood. Written by Ethan Smith. Illustrated by Darius Carnes. Long ago, a little girl and her mother lived in a small house near the woods. The girl was called Little Red Riding Hood because she always wore a red hooded cape. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother said, "Today we will make soup with some beets from our garden." When the soup was finished, the mother put a bowl of soup inside a basket and said, "Little Red Riding Hood, please take this soup to your grandma." Before Little Red Riding Hood left the house, her mother said, "Sweetie, remember to go straight to Grandma's house and don't talk to strangers." Little Red Riding Hood promised and left home. But soon, Little Red Riding Hood forgot her mother's words. Along the way, she stopped to watch some birds and butterflies. Suddenly, a wolf appeared from behind a tree. The wolf asked Little Red Riding Hood,
"Hey, where are you going?"
The girl replied, "I am taking some soup to my grandmother." The wolf continued,
"Where does your grandma live?"
"Her house is at the end of this path," Little Red Riding Hood quickly replied. The wolf pointed at some flowers and said to the girl,
"Look, the flowers are pretty. Why don't you pick some for your grandmother?"
Little Red Riding Hood replied happily, "That's right! She will love them!" As the girl was picking flowers, the wolf thought,
"My lucky day! I will go and gobble up the grandma first. Then I will eat up the girl."
So he slowly left the girl and went straight to the grandma's house. When the wolf arrived at the house, he knocked on the door, but no one answered. The wolf pushed the door open and went inside, but the grandma was not at home, so the wolf changed his plan. He would eat Little Red Riding Hood first. The wolf then dressed in the grandmother's clothing and went to bed. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood reached her grandma's house. She came in and saw her grandmother lying in bed. She thought, "Grandma looks very strange today." Little Red Riding Hood said, "Why, Grandma, what big eyes you have!" The wolf replied,
"The better to see you with, my dear."
Little Red Riding Hood continued, "Why, Grandma, what big ears you have!" The wolf replied,
"The better to hear you with, my dear."
Little Red Riding Hood exclaimed, "Why, Grandma, what a big mouth you have!"
"The better to eat you with,"
the wolf said. The wolf jumped out of the bed to grab the girl. Little Red Riding Hood was frightened and ran out of the house. Just then, Grandma arrived home. She grabbed a broom and chased the wolf away. Little Red Riding Hood learned her lesson. She promised never to speak to a stranger again.
Time to Clean Up. Written by Bella Watts. Illustrated by Nora Pina. It is time to clean up our house. My father repairs my bicycle and the fan. My mother cleans the floor in the living room.
La 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 la.
My sister washes the dishes and the clothes. My brother mows the lawn in the yard. My grandpa waters the plants in the garden. I clean the bathroom.
HIJKLMNOP.
My house is finally clean and tidy. We are all happy.
Loop's New Shoes. Written by Allie Bank. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Luke and Dad went shopping last weekend for shoes. Dad said they were too expensive. Luke felt sad. He needed $15 more.
Can you buy me these, Dad, please?
They're quite expensive.
Dad said, "You can earn the $15 by doing housework at home." Luke felt happy.
You have to finish all the chores.
Sure thing, Dad.
The first day, Luke cleaned the window. He got $5. The second day, Luke cleaned the floor. He got $5 more. The third day, Luke cleaned the bathroom. He now had the $15 to buy the shoes. On the way to the shoe store, Luke saw a very poor woman with her son. They looked sad and hungry.
Spare us some money.
Luke forgot about the shoes he wanted. He gave his $15 to the woman.
Here's the money for you and your son.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
They will not be hungry anymore, he thought. Luke told his dad what happened. You are such a good boy. I am very proud of you. I will buy the shoes for you, his dad said.
I gave the money to a poor woman and her son on the street.
That was very kind of you, son.
Luke was happy he helped other people. He was happy to have new shoes too.
Ron and the Bear. Written by Wendy Lee, illustrated by Nora Pena. Oliver and Ron lived in the same town. They were close friends. There was going to be a fair in the next town. They both really wanted to go to it. They had to ask for permission. Ron's mother was worried about them walking in the forest. She said that he could go, but only if they would be back before dark.
We should leave early so we can come back before dark.
On the way, they walked through the forest. They were a little nervous. It was darker in the forest than in the town.
Ron, I'm afraid of being here.
Suddenly, Oliver heard a strange noise. He told Ron that it might be a bear.
Be careful, Ron.
Oliver quickly climbed up a tree and left Ron on the ground. Ron was not able to climb up the tree.
Hey, I can't climb up that tree.
Ron called loudly for Oliver to help him. Oliver kept climbing further up the tree and left Ron all alone.
Come back down here and help me.
Ron was very scared. He didn't know what to do. He could see a bear coming.
What must I do now?
He remembered that he should play dead so the bear wouldn't bother him. Ron lay down on the ground like he was dead. The bear came over to him. The bear sniffed Ron and then went away. When the bear had gone far away, Oliver came down from the tree. He helped Ron up and asked him what the bear did to him.
Get up, Ron. Are you okay?
Ron said the bear told him that good friends would never abandon each other in a time of trouble.
Well, at least the bear didn't eat me, no thanks to you.
Ron turned around and began walking home. He left Oliver behind, flustered and ashamed of himself.
I was deeply disappointed in you.
I'm sorry.
The Crow and the Pitcher. Written by Lambert Garcia, illustrated by Darius Carnes. One summer day, a crow was very thirsty. He looked for water everywhere.
Suddenly, the crow saw a glass pitcher on the path.
There was a little water at the bottom of the pitcher. He was very happy.
Yay! I found some water!
The crow tried to drink the water, but he could not. Just then, he saw some rocks. He came up with an idea and flew to the rocks. The crow asked the rocks for help. The rocks happily agreed.
Please, help me to drink water from that pitcher.
Then the crow dropped the rocks, one by one, into the pitcher. The water rose higher and higher. Finally, the crow could drink the water. Thanks to his cleverness, the crow was not thirsty anymore.
The Emperor's New Clothes. Written by Katie Stanley. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. There was an emperor who loved nice clothes. He was looking for someone to make clothes for him.
Go find me the best tailor.
Two men said they could make clothes for him.
We can do it.
They said their clothes were made for smart people. Fools could not see them. The emperor agreed and gave them lots of money.
Make me the best clothes.
Yes, we will.
They pretended to work day and night. The clothes were done. The emperor could not see anything.
These are the best clothes ever.
Wow.
He pretended to put on the clothes.
Oh, this is beautiful.
He wanted to show off his clothes. He walked around the city. A little boy saw the emperor. He started to laugh. Everyone laughed.
You have no clothes!
The emperor knew he was tricked. He ran home to the castle. The Magic Cooking Pot. Written by Katie Stanley. Illustrated by June Julie. Once there was a kind orphan girl named Ellie. Every day, Ellie went into the forest to collect vegetables and honey and took them home to eat. One day, on her way home, Ellie met an old lady holding a cooking pot. Ellie asked the lady, "Would you like to have some honey?" The old lady said, "It's so kind of you to share your honey with me. So I would be happy to cook some porridge for you." Surprised, the girl asked, "How can you cook porridge without any grain?" The old lady smiled and said, "I will cook porridge with this magic cooking pot." The old lady set the cooking pot on the ground and stepped back. Next, the old lady said, "Cook, magic pot, cook!" Suddenly, the cooking pot was full of porridge. Ellie was very surprised. "Stop, magic pot, stop!" said the old lady. Immediately, the magic pot stopped cooking. The lady put some porridge into a bowl and gave it to Ellie. Ellie ate the porridge and yelled, "Wow! This porridge is very good!"
Then, the old lady gave the magic cooking pot to Ellie and said, "Now this cooking pot is yours. Please use it wisely." Ellie thanked the lady and brought the pot home.
One day, as Ellie used the magic pot to cook some porridge, a boy next door watched her from the outside. When Ellie went to sleep, the boy stole the magic cooking pot. At home, he said, "Cook, magic pot, cook!" And the pot filled with porridge. But the boy forgot how to stop the pot. It cooked more and more porridge. The boy was afraid, so he ran to ask for Ellie's help. The magic cooking pot, filled with porridge, followed him. Seeing that, Ellie yelled, "Stop, magic pot! Stop!" The pot stopped right away. The boy said to Ellie, "I'm sorry for taking the pot away. I just wanted to eat something." Ellie smiled and forgave him. From then on, Ellie invited all the villagers to come and eat the porridge from the magic cooking pot. Everyone was thankful that they would not be hungry anymore.
The Rabbit and the Wolves. Written by Donna Kim. Illustrated by Ella Howard. Once upon a time, a clever rabbit lived in the forest. During the day, the rabbit liked to play outside and chase butterflies. One day, when he was tired of playing, the rabbit decided to rest. He lay down to take a nap in the soft green grass. When the rabbit awoke, a family of hungry wolves surrounded him. The mother wolf walked up to the rabbit and said, "You will be a wonderful meal." The clever rabbit was afraid, but he had a plan. The rabbit said, "I have been waiting here all day to dance and entertain you. After that, you can eat me." The oldest wolf's son said, "We are hungry, but it might be fun to watch you dance." The rabbit started to dance. He spun around and lifted his feet up and down. The wolves became excited. They started following the rabbit's moves, stepping and spinning around. Next, the rabbit said, "Now it's time to change our dance a bit. This time, we need to spin around even faster." The rabbit started spinning, and so did the wolves. The wolf family spun so fast that they became very dizzy, and then fell on the ground. Thanks to that, the clever rabbit ran away. By the time the wolves recovered, they realized that the clever rabbit was gone. The mother wolf said to her children, "We should be ashamed of ourselves. We were fooled by a small rabbit."
The Trumpet. Written by Wendy Lee. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. I wonder what is in the big box. Let's open it. Wow! There's a trumpet in the box. Is it for me? Do you know what to do with a trumpet? No, you don't bite it. No, you don't put it on your head. No, you don't look through it. You play it. That's what you do with a trumpet.
The Two Goats. Written by Cliff Brown. Illustrated by Willy Wonka. Once upon a time, two goats lived on opposite sides of a bridge. The bridge was so narrow that the goats could not cross at the same time. Nearby, a sly fox wanted to eat the goats. One day he thought, I will make the goats fight each other on that bridge.
When one goat falls into the river, I will eat the other one.
The fox went to the white goat and said, The brown goat told me that he's stronger than you. The white goat became angry.
If you are both on the bridge, he can push you off.
The fox went to the brown goat and said, The white goat told me that he's stronger than you. The brown goat became angry.
If you are both on the bridge, he can push you off.
The next morning, the two goats went to the bridge. Seeing the brown goat on the bridge, the white goat yelled, I am stronger than you!
Get out of here, or I will push you off the bridge.
The brown goat shouted, No! I am stronger than you!
Go away, or I will push you off the bridge.
The two goats used their horns to push each other back. Just then, they heard the fox laughing. The two goats realized that the fox fooled them, so they chased the fox away. The fox was afraid and never came back.
Never come back, you cunning fox!